Hello YouTube, Retro Shocker back again, and this time it's with a long-awaited pickups video. Now, I've looked at my video list and I actually haven't done a pickups video since November last year. So that means since then I've had Christmas and my birthday and all the other random stuff that I've picked up along the way. Now, I've got a heap to show you here, so I've made myself a big coffee. And I suggest you do the same because we could be here for a while. So, I don't know really where to start, so I'm just going to start with stuff that I've picked up. I've picked up two new consoles which are hooked up to the telly behind me, so I'm not going to unplug them to show them because you all know what these consoles look like. I've picked up myself a Nintendo 64, and when I brought that, it came with the following games: Turok, Quake, GoldenEye, and Super Mario 64. Now, I was well happy with the deal I got with this. It was boxed, came with one controller and the expansion pack to go inside, so I can play every game that's on the N64 basically. Those four games, and I paid £30 postage for that, and I thought that was a great deal, and it's all thanks to my mate Dale, who was getting rid of his. So that's what I brought myself technically for Christmas, as a gift to myself. The other console I got was for Christmas off my wife, and she brought me a Sega Dreamcast. Now the Dreamcast is one of my favourite consoles of all time. Absolutely love the system, love Shenmue on it, love Ready to Rumble boxing on it, so on and so forth. So I was really pleased to get one, and she got it in fantastic condition. She actually got that for a fellow YouTuber. I did the deal with the YouTuber myself, Retro Dave Nintendo, so you all know him, I presume, and he's done me a fantastic deal, and what I got for the money was phenomenal. So I got a Dreamcast with the controller and the VMU. I got a factory sealed controller in fantastic condition, to be fair. Really happy to have this in my collection. It's just a piece to display. I'm never ever going to open this. I'd rather buy myself a new controller than use this for two-player. So yeah, really pleased to have that. It came with the following games: Soul Calibur, again in fantastic condition; Crazy Taxi 2, Resident Evil Code Veronica, which I've never played actually. I'm a big Resi fan, and I've never played that version of it, so I'll be interested to see how that plays. The crowning glory, in my opinion, was this that came with it. It's fully complete, and it's the House of the Dead 2 box set, which comes with the light gun and the game. Now this is fantastic. It's so much fun to play. Me and my little boy have hours of fun on this, just shooting stuff at the screen. It's fantastic. I was really pleased to have that, and it was one of the reasons I did the deal with him, just to show you that it comes with the game. The game's actually out because we just have it out. So that was the Christmas present from the wife, which I was really pleased to get. Obviously, really chuffed to bits with that. The other Christmas present I got was off the mother-in-law, and that was Strider, box complete on the Master System. Just show you it's complete, in good condition. Really happy to have that. A game that I had when I was younger, never beat it, so it's one to definitely start playing again. Thoroughly enjoying the Master System at the moment. I was going to make 2015 the year of Sega and basically collect nothing but Sega. It hasn't really turned out that way. I have got a fair bit of Sega here, but all in all, it's a bit of a mixed bunch really. So I'll show you the stuff I've picked up just in local shops around town, in charity shops, which is it's all PS2. So first off, I'll show you these I've brought basically because I got a fantastic deal on them, and these are actually doubles. So they're actually up for sale at the moment, but if anything interests you, just let me know and we'll sort something out. Metal Gear Solid 2, without the manual. Tony Hawk's Underground, again without the manual. The only reason I brought another copy of that was because mine didn't have the manual and the one that I found in the shop did. So, Splinter Cell, the first one, I think that's without the manual as well. It's the Platinum Edition. I upgraded to the normal white label, so I'm happy to have that now. The Getaway, Platinum again, that's box complete, and I've managed to pick up Charlie's Angels. I don't know why, but you'll see why that's funny in a sec, because I've actually picked up 2 of these this month. So those are my doubles, and these are the PS2 games that I've just picked up locally, and I think I've worked it out. I've spent about £8-9 all year on 8 or 9 quid, possibly a tenner tops, because I've just been picking up bundles. Now I know some of these say £1 each, but I genuinely didn't pay this much for them. I got The Thing, and that's complete. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, again complete. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, fantastic wrestling game. Really enjoyed this growing up, still enjoy it now. I've been playing it a fair bit. So, no, I do thoroughly like this game. And again, that's complete. Unfortunately, missing the manual is Metal Gear Solid 3. Love the Metal Gear Solid games. I've got 1, 2 and 3 now. There's a fair few more I want to buy. But all in all, it's pretty decent. Everyone likes Metal Gear Solid, surely. It's one of my favourite games on the PS1, and Metal Gear Solid 2 I really enjoyed on the PS2, even though, as we all know, it wasn't Snake all the way through. But never mind. I brought the Summoner. Actually saying that, I think I've already got this. No, this is a new one. That's complete as well. Looks really interesting. Actually quite looking forward to play this. The next one, I got this solely because it was in a charity shop and there was 4 left. 4 PlayStation 2 games left. They were doing 4 for £1. So I had to have it. Basically, I had no choice. Bratz Rock Angels. Will I play it? Probably, just to see what it's about. Again, it's complete, and to be honest with you, whoever handed it in really looked after their stuff. It's in fantastic condition. If anything, I might use the case to replace one of my damaged cases that I've got. Next one, Peter Jackson, the official movie, King Kong. I've played this on the Xbox 360 and did enjoy it. I probably will play through it again on the PS2. It's an alright game, I suppose. I did enjoy the game. I didn't enjoy the movie, but the game's not too bad. I thought I had this, but it turns out I had the sequel to it, and I'm looking forward to playing this one as well, because I really enjoyed the sequel I've got, and that's Headhunter. Again, that's box complete, in fantastic condition. Next one's another favourite film of mine. The whole series is a favourite film, so I'm looking forward to playing the game. I've heard mixed reviews on this game, so it will be interesting to see, and it is a game I'm looking forward to playing, and that's Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. Now, I've already got the 2 Towers, so be interesting to see how this plays. I haven't played the 2 Towers yet, but I've got this one now, so be looking forward to trying them both out fairly soon. I've got so many games that I want to try out at the minute that I've been picking up. Solely because PlayStation 2 games are dirt cheap. I don't know if you guys have found that, but I can pick up like every charity shop I walk past seem to have like 8 or 9 in, and my local game store is selling 3 for £2 and they're £1 each. It's like it's ridiculous money. The next one, absolutely love the movies. It's by far my favourite movie saga of all time. This game I really enjoyed. I originally had it on my, I'm going to say original Xbox, originally growing up, and I loved the game. I was really pleased to find it in such good condition. Fortunately, it's missing the manual, but that is Rocky Legends. Absolutely love this game. Such a good fun game to play, and the fact that you can play different stories with different characters really makes it an enjoyable game. Another copy of Charlie's Angels. This is the better copy of the two. And that one was 20p from CEX. I picked it up for the case more than anything, and then I realised I had to. So, Charlie's Angels. A game I'm really interested to try. I enjoyed the first one. I didn't realise they made a second. And it is box complete, and I do like this genre of sports game, so it'd be interesting to see how this one plays, and you can probably see how much I paid for it. So, Outlaw Golf box complete, Outlaw Golf 2, sorry, box complete. It's another CEX special at 35p, so I couldn't really leave it there. This was my bargain of the month. This is, like I said, I upgraded my Splinter Cell to the original Splinter Cell, and I got that from CEX's too, and I paid 30p for that. And that's box complete in fantastic condition. Unbelievable condition, actually. No scratches on the disc. The manual's in good condition. It even comes with the Codemasters manual leaflet as well. So, really pleased to have that. I mean, for 30p, how could I leave that there? Even if I already had this copy in immaculate condition, I'd have had to have picked it up, because I know a fair few people who will probably have that off me. I also, while I was there, picked up Chaos Theory for £1. Now, I might be wrong here, but I've now got Pandora Tomorrow, Chaos Theory and Splinter Cell. I believe that's the only 3 that came out on the PS2. Now, I'm sure some of you guys will correct me on that, so if I am wrong, let me know in the comments, because again, along with the Metal Gear Solid games, it's fantastic to play the stealthy move in this. I liked Conviction and Blacklist on the Xbox 360 as well, another 2 great games. Another game I was really, really chuffed to pick up. I've been waiting for the white label, or black label, however you want to do it, basically the non-platinum version of this, to come into CEX for a while. They've had the platinum there for a while. But I love this game growing up. I haven't played number 2 of this, but I have played number 3. I am looking at picking up number 2, and that is Max Payne. I paid 75 whole p for this, which again was a great deal. The only thing that really, really wound me up, they had 2 copies. Like I said, they had the platinum version of this in that store for months, and I was stupid enough not to check the disc, but look what they've gone and done. They've gone and given me the platinum disc. I'm considering going to buy the other version of it, to be honest with you, just to get the proper disc out of it. Can't be bothered to take it back and argue with them, but that is my PS2 pickups. I think I picked up some fairly good games other than the 17 copies of Charlie's Angels or whatever it is I've got, but really, really pleased to have that. More than pleased to have that. I've picked up some Master System games. As you know, I'm going for a complete set of Master System games, as it was the first console I had. So I've picked up a few. I'm going to show you these 4. I have got another one, but that was part of a different package, so I'm going to show these ones first, and then I'll show the other ones. I got Disney's Jungle Book. I've not played this yet, but I've seen good copies of it. I mean, I want to show you this. I mean, look at that manual. The manual's in fantastic nick. The whole game is in good nick. I think I paid like £4 postage for that. It was a bit stupid. So really, really happy to have that. Looking forward to trying it out as well, actually, because the Disney games were really good. I've got the Lion King, which I've played, and the Aladdin, which I've played, and they are really good platformers. So interesting to play that. Speaking of Disney games, I've got, you might have seen this on an episode, I finished it, Castle of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse. Really, really good fun platformer. Only 6 rounds, but really, really got some good tricky places in there. A few jumps at a few levels that make you go, oh, I'll get you really frustrated, but no, good game. Quite enjoyed that. I've also picked up, not dropping it, Land of Illusion. Again, box complete. Even comes with the epilepsy warning label back in the day, because it contains flashing images. So Land of Illusion, yet to try this. It's longer than Castle of Illusion. It's 14 stages, so it will be interesting to see how well this plays. If it's got the same game mechanics as Castle of Illusion, we can't go wrong with it. So I'm looking forward to playing that. And the other one I picked up was James Bond 2 Robocod. Not played this ever. I've played the original, but I've not played this version. It'd be interesting to see how it plays. It says it's got 60 plus levels. I mean, that's massive for a Master System cartridge. So it'd be interesting to see just how long it takes to beat that. Yeah, I'll let you know. So yeah, I love the original. So this can't be bad, can it? I've picked up one single solitary PlayStation 1 game. Now, I can't remember a lot about this game. However, I did have it growing up, and I can't even remember I enjoyed it, and I want to play through it again. I'm not sure what genre it is. I can't really remember how it plays, but it's in cold blood, and it's in fantastic condition, and I think I paid about £3 for that from eBay. So, happy to have it back in the collection, because if I remember rightly, growing up as a child, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Like I said, I was trying to make it the year of Sega, and it wasn't until, obviously I got my Master System games, which was the whole 4. It wasn't until last month that I won an auction on Facebook of all places, and I basically brought 5 cart-only Mega Drive games, all that I needed, and I paid £4 for these posted, including fees, PayPal fees. So I got Miss Pac-Man. It's just a Pac-Man clone, but good to pick up and play when you've got like 10 minutes to spare. Sonic Spinball. Now I want the Master System version of this box complete, but it runs for a pretty penny, so happy to have a copy of it in the collection. This game, I thought I needed a light gun for, but it turns out you can play it with the controller, and I'm thoroughly enjoying playing this actually, and it's Lethal Enforcers. I do want to get a light gun for it, because I think it will be easier with the light gun. Moving around your crosshair, it's slower than what it would be with just flicking your wrist, so looking forward to getting a light gun for that, so I'm on the lookout for a Mega Drive light gun. Super WrestleMania, I had this growing up, and it was the first wrestling game I ever played, and I was a massive wrestling fan, and I was a massive $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase fan. Don't know why, just always liked Ted DiBiase. So I'm really pleased he's in here, and it just takes me back to my youth playing this. The control and the mechanism on it is absolutely appalling. However, it's all like nostalgia for me, and it just brings me back to the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, with the likes of Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Papa Shango, all those great wrestlers, great fun. Poor game in all fairness, but it came in the package for £4. I ain't gonna moan. I've seen that go for on eBay for the same price, card only. So, and the other game I got was Sonic 2. Didn't have this in my collection, so happy to have it. I want to get Sonic 3 to add to the collection, because that'd be Sonic 3, Sonic 1, 2 and 3 and Spinball that I've got then. I think it's just Chaos I need to get on the Mega Drive. I'm not sure if it came out on the Mega Drive actually, so that might have done, but again, let me know in the comments. The only other game, I brought another 2 games for myself, and then I got birthday gifts. So I'll show you the 2 games I brought myself. This one is, well, I suppose it's last gen now. This is complete with the map. I love this. I had this when I very first had an Xbox, but I sold my Xbox many moons ago and then rebought it, and that's when it's another story for another time. So I love this game, and it was the first one that introduced me to this series, and it's made me want to play more. The latest one is by far my favourite game on the Xbox 360, and I play it often, and I must have 7 or 8 characters on there that I'm playing through. And it's the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I remember when this came out on the Xbox, I thought the graphics on it were fantastic. However, looking at what they've done with Skyrim compared to this now, this is really poor. However, when you think that this was back, give me a date, 2006, so it's a fair few years old now. So what's that, 6, 7, 9 years old? I can see why I thought it was great, but what they've done with Skyrim is phenomenal. Really happy to have this back in the collection, because I never beat it when I first started around. So I do want to play through it all again, and it's one thing that I aim to do this year. So it's beat that and Skyrim. The other game I brought myself is for the N64, and I got a fantastic deal on this. I've never played it before, and that was Lilac Wars. I paid £4 postage for this again, and I don't think you can go wrong there. Great game. If you've watched last week's Finish Them, you'll know that I beat that. So great game. Now on to birthday gifts. The first two were brought for me again by my mother-in-law. She knows I'm into games, so pleased to get her to buy me Strider. So for Christmas, and now these two are two fantastic games. The first one's from my NES, and it's a game I've been looking at for a while. That's Super Mario Bros. 3. Absolutely love this game. It's probably my favourite Super Mario Bros. Game. Now I've got 1, 2 and 3 on the NES now, so I'm more than happy with that. But the next game she brought me is probably my favourite game in the entire world. I've played through it numerous amounts of times in the past when I had my original Nintendo 64, and I'm so happy to have it back in the collection now. It's Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Currently playing through it. I've just got to Adult Link, so it'll be interesting to see if I can beat it again. I say again, I've never beat it saying that. I've played through it numerous times, but I've never got past the water temple. So it'd be interesting to see if I can do that this time round. And the final game, these games here I bought myself out of my birthday money. Go back to the Sega thing, and that's Sonic Chaos on the Master System. This isn't complete, I'm missing the manual, so I will try and look at the manual, but I only paid a few quid for it, so I weren't too fussed. However, I've never played this game, and I've put it in to try it, and I must say the presentation's poor. Sonic 2's presentation on there is a lot better. Now saying that, graphically they've done well with it, but it's just the whole cutscene, not the cutscene, like the level select scene, that sort of thing. I don't know why they've done it the way they've done it, but it's really annoyed me, to be honest with you. I was really disappointed with how it played, but it's in the collection. It's one more to the complete set, so yeah, happy to have that. And the final game that I've picked up myself is a game that I owned on the Mega Drive growing up, and I loved it, and I've never beat it, and I'm looking forward to playing through it again. And I paid not a lot of money for the cart-only copy of this. I think I paid about £8 posted. It's Wonder Boy in Monster World, and I think this is the best Wonder Boy. Many of you will probably disagree, but I do think that's the best Wonder Boy out there, and really pleased to have it in the collection. So guys, that's all my pickups basically from November to now, which is April. Not a lot, don't get me wrong, in the grand scheme of things, but I've been trying to rein it in a bit. I've been playing mostly doing stuff for my Finish Them series, so I've been playing games that I already own. So I'm only picking up basic bargains, and if I walk past charity shops, I'll grab the PS2 games that I haven't got, and I'll pop into CEX probably once a month and see what they've got. But the games I brought, I'm happy to have. I was looking forward to collecting for the Dreamcast, however, looking at the prices of them, some of the games, I'm going to sort of hold off. I don't really want to pay eBay prices, so I kind of look on Facebook groups, and I live right near Gotham Games in Lincoln, so I'm going to pay a visit to there and see what their prices are and stuff, because people are paying, it's not just the game that they're paying for. I don't mind paying sort of £20 for Chemney, but when they put the postage on there for like £8, you're like, I can pick that up. It's not going to cost you £8 to post that to me, but then again, would I want it to come in a damaged case? The answer is no. So I am looking around. The next thing I desperately want to purchase, which I'm on the lookout for, is a Super Nintendo. I really, really want one of them, but again, I'm waiting for one to come up with in a price range. I made a decision. I'm not fussed about box consoles at the moment. I just want consoles that I can play on. I thought about a Retron 5, but I don't really want to go down that route realistically for my CRT setup. I'm thinking about getting a Retron 5 for the telly downstairs solely so I can play retro games downstairs without dismantling all this. So yeah, really pleased with the pickups I've got. The other thing I've picked up, which isn't really gaming related, is I picked up the new switcher up there. Beforehand I had, I had some switch boxes which I was linking up each of them. You could only put 3 in each, and it was a pain. They sat behind there. With this, I can fit up to 8. I've only got 5 running through it at the moment, so I've got space for another 3. Because I'm waiting on the lead for the Dreamcast to fit through there, because my SCART socket on the back of this don't work. Although my Dreamcast did come with a Dreamcast SCART socket. The SCART socket on the CRT-V at the back is broke, so I have to run things through AV at the front. So I've been playing it through the aerial, which works fine. So I've got my Master System and my Dreamcast set up through the aerial, and everything else running through this. And this was about 20 quid, I think. And it's well worth the money. The ease of switching now is so much easier. I've got to reach around the back and flip the switches, this, that, the other. So really pleased to have that. So that's it for my pickups, guys. If you've stayed with me till the end of this, thank you very much. It has run on a lot longer than I thought it was going to. What I am happy with now is I can actually put all my games away in the proper cupboards, because I have a shelf over there where I put all my pickups on to show you guys. So that's it. Episode of Finish Them will be out Sunday as usual, so watch out for that. So until next time, guys, take care.